Hello everybody and welcome to the video notes for Unit 3, Day 2. And today we are talking about what negative numbers look like when we see them in the real world. And today's video is dedicated to Arturo in 6B. Hi Arturo. And before we get started with the math, a couple of housekeeping notes. First, I want to show you something. This is the headphone bin, and as you can see, it's a huge mess, and they're all tangled up, and I have like broken headphones like this, right? I can't use this anymore. This one's missing a piece, right? And all of this is happening because when we put our headphones back, some of us are not doing a very good job of wrapping the headphones up. So we're left with this giant mess of headphones. And it causes some damage, and it costs money to repair. So you can do me and your classmates a huge favor, and when you're done with your headphones, right, it's not that difficult, you're going to wrap the cord around your headphones just like this, and then you can even take the ends and tuck them in, right? So that it's nice and neat. This is how your headphones should look. This is a good job. Please do that. Thank you. Okay. Back to the math. You finished underlining each of these vocabulary words where you saw it in this paragraph. So here's where you should have underlined. And you should have gone through and made your guesses about whether each of these words are a plus money or negative money, subtracting money. Now we're quickly going to go through what each of these words mean. So the word deposit, that means to add money to an account. So anytime somebody makes a deposit of like $100 to an account, that means you are adding money to the account, so that is always a plus. To withdraw means to take out money from an account. So that means we are always subtracting money anytime you see withdraw. So we might say like, I went to the bank and I withdrew $100. So my bank account has $100 less. If you're getting charged for something, right, that is money you have to pay. That's what it means if you're charged something. You might be charged $10. That means you have to pay $10. So you lose $10. It's negative whenever you see charge. And a credit means that is money that's added to your account. So if you receive a $10 credit, that's like gaining $10, so it's a plus. Now that we have these words in mind, let's take a look at problem number 3 down here. Here it's asking us to write each individual description, that's these events, as an integer. Go ahead and underline this word right here. And an integer, some of you asked me this yesterday, is a whole number. So go ahead and right next to that you can write whole number. So integers are whole numbers like 5, 8, 12, 456, negative 12. Integers are not numbers like 0.7, 1.5, or 3/5. Those are not integers. Let's read this first example. Alex opens a bank account with $500. So what I want you to do is you think to yourself, okay, so if Alex opens a bank account with $500, is that like plus $500 or negative $500, minus $500? Well, if you're opening the bank account, that means you are adding $500 to your account. So that's like plus 500. And then here where it says number line model, if you wanted to add positive 500 on a number line, what would that look like? Well, we would have our number line. We'll have 0 in the middle. And then you have to think, what scale do I want to use? Right? I can't go by ones because that would take forever to get all the way out to 500. But I could easily go by hundreds. So maybe I'll go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Right? And then each of these is going to be equal to 100. And then plus 500 is right there. Put a point. And let's do one more example before pausing and trying on your own. Fatima withdraws $250 from her account. Well, that's a new word that we just learned today. So withdraw means to take money out from your account. So this would mean that she had some amount of money in her account and she took out $250. So in this case, the integer that we want to represent the situation is not going to be positive because we're not adding $250, we're taking away $250, so it's going to be minus 250. She has 250 less. So now let's draw this on our number line. Okay, I'll put 0 right here. And I want minus 250. So I have to think to myself, what can I count by? Well, I can't count by hundreds because I need 50 here, but I could count by 50s. So let's try that. 50, 100, right, minus 100, minus 150, minus 200, and minus 250 is right there. So minus 250 is going to be right there. Okay, so now that we've done those two together, I want you to pause the video and try these four on your own. So pause and then try these four on your own. Let's do that right now. Now you are resuming the video after you have tried these four on your own. Remember, if you're just copying and not trying on your own, that's not really learning. JP deposits $40 into his account. Ooh, deposit, that's a new word we learned. Deposit means to add money to your account. So JP adds money to his account. That means we're getting more money. It's a positive 40. Let's draw a number line. So 0's there. We're going up to 40. Maybe we can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. Right here we'd have 10, 20, 30, 40. Paula receives a credit for $80. Well, a credit means money that's added to your account. So this means $80 is added to her account, so it's adding. She gets money plus 80. Let's draw a number line. Zeros here. And 80 here, I could count by tens, but then I'd have to draw a lot more. So I'm thinking maybe I can go by 20s. It's a little bit shorter. 20, 40, 60, and 80. That's where it would be. If you got those last two correct on your own, 4 gold stars to you. Next one, the bank charges Angel a fee of $7. Remember, a charge is money that you have to pay. So you're going to lose money if you have to pay it. So the charge, then Angel would have -7 or -7. Let's draw that number line. 0 right there. And since it's 7, I think we could just go by ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's -7. And if you want, you can do -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. And there's -7. If you got that one on your own, 3 gold stars to you. And on to the last one. Orlando earns $25. Well, if you're earning money, you're getting more money. So that's a plus 25 for us. And let's draw a number line. I'm going to put my 0 here just so I can have more space for the positive numbers. And 25, I know that's divisible by 5, so maybe I can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's right there. And if you got that one right, 3 more gold stars to you. Okay. And with that, please do remember to wrap up your headphones